Alright guys, welcome back. So in this next video, I'm going to be sharing the first 10 parts of the 20 steps you need to take when setting up a profitable blog. Now the reason why I'm going to divide it into two parts is because I don't want each video to go over 10 minutes or a little bit over 10 minutes. So yeah, so I'm going to go over the first 10 parts, and in the next video I'm going to go over the other 10 parts. So in the previous video, I shared, the reasons why you should start a blog now and why blogging isn't dead and why it's not too late for you to set up your own blog right now in 2019 or whenever you're going to be watching this video. So right now I'm going to share the first 10 steps you need to take. Again, remember to claim those free downloads. You just click on that button and then you will get that pop-up. So in this video, I'm going to share the first 10 steps you need to take when setting up a profitable blog. And I'm going to leave a link below this video where you can actually go and read this blog post in more detail, because as you guys can see, it is very extensive. And I do have related blog posts as well that would help you to set up your profitable blog. All right. So the first thing you need to do, the first step will be to choose a niche. Now you wonder what a niche. So a niche will be a specific topic that you talk about. So for example, when you go to a mall in your town, in your city, right, you're gonna notice that each store sells different things. So one store might sell baby clothing. The other store can sell shoes, and they might only sell men's shoes, women's shoes, and then the next store could sell handbags. The next store can sell accessories. The next store might sell makeup. Just different things that they sell, right? So you have to choose a niche that you want to blog about, because you can't obviously blog about everything, because unless you happen to have a start. But still, it's easier and it's better for you to just choose that one topic in that blogging niche. Now, to get an idea about what niche to focus on, just go on Amazon, check out the different categories, and you can even check out the Kindle selection, right? Because if people are reading books about those topics, or they're buying ebooks even, it means that obviously they are looking for more tips and more information about that particular topic, right? Now in that video, and in the upcoming videos where I create, because I'm going to create a video for each of these, right? So watch out for those. So I'm going to show you how to actually go into Amazon and Kindle and check out those categories and choose the best one. Now the next step will be to choose a profitable topic, because remember, we are creating a profitable blog, right? And this is why this blog is called Blog and Earn, right? So choose a profitable topic. Now that you've done your research on Amazon and Kindle, and now it's okay, what topic should I go with? Because under each category you're going to have subcategories and topics. So you have to choose one, because obviously you don't have the manpower to write about everything on that topic, right? So for example, if let's say you are interested in fashion, you want to have a fashion blog, right? Now, fashion, it is a broad topic. It could be fashion for plus size women, fashion for kids, fashion for teenagers, fashion for teenage boys, for teenage girls, for black women, for Indians, for white women, for fashion for babies, right? As you can see, right? So you have to choose a topic that you can actually stick with for a long time. Again, if people are buying products under that topic, or they are buying ebooks under that topic on Amazon, it means that obviously people are interested in reading about that topic, and you wouldn't have a problem having a profitable blog. Okay, so yeah, so and let me just go to this point here, right? So you want to make sure that you have, I mean, blogging, back in the day, people would have a blog based on their passion. But now that people are making money with their blogs, you want to choose a topic that is profitable, right? Because it's one thing to be passionate about something, and it's another thing to actually make a profit out of it, right? So you can marry both together, whereby you choose a topic you are passionate about, could be fashion for kids, and that is also profitable. Because if it's not profitable, meaning you're not getting traffic to the site and nothing is happening, it's going to be very easy for you to give up, right? But if you're getting a lot of traction, traffic, social media following, and you're making money from it, right? Because blogging, even though it's quite cheap to get in, but still your time I mean, that costs money, right? But so the money you make will be an incentive to keep going. The reason why a lot of bloggers aren't consistent with blogging and the reason why they give up is mainly because their blog isn't gaining any traction, right? But if your blog is gaining a lot of traction, you're making money, you're getting all these followers, it's going to be very easy for you to actually, stick to it. Now, the third step, right? Now, I'm going to mention this early on because this is a training series about how to blog and earn and how to set up a profitable blog. So the third step will be to decide on your monetization strategies. Now you can click on this link, which will be a blog business plan, and I do have a free download. So it's a free PDF download or a Google Docs download where you can actually fill in your business plan for your blog, right? So what kind of topic are you going to talk about? What following are you looking for? How are you going to monetize your blog? So you can actually do that exercise. So there are many ways to make money blogging. Again, I'm going to create a separate video series about this, right? So you can put ads on it. You can have affiliate links, or so these banners are affiliate links. You can have your own course, a membership site. So I do have a membership for this for Blog and Earn, whereby we go into each blogging topic in more detail every month, right? So there are many ways to make money from your blog. So just download that free resource and then you can put it in to see how you can actually start making money from day one, right? Now, it might not happen on day one. Let's say after a month or 3 months or so, right? Depending on the strategy. Because if it's Google AdSense, you're going to need a lot of traffic to start making money. But if you are selling a program or you are selling a product or a service, right, and you already have, let's say, a following already, let's say on Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter or what have you, you can start making money within the first month because you already have that following before even setting up your own blog. All right. So the first tip will be to decide on your domain name and to buy your domain. Again, I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually buy your domain name, using the different hosting companies, right? So domain name will be the name for your website, right? So it could be, uh, fashion tips for babies.com, right? Or it could be your own personal name, or it could be just, a name that relates to that topic, right? So it's easy for people to remember and to Google. Now, you want to make sure that the spellings are correct spellings. You don't want to make up any spelling, right? Like cute kids, like Kute, right? No, like Cute, right? So, like, you don't want to make anything up whereby, years from now, you start getting annoyed with it. Like, oh, is that thinking? And then you have to change your name and then set up redirect and then, all these things that can happen when you do a rebrand. So you want to choose a name that you can actually stick to, right? For the long run. And after you've decided on your name, the next thing will be to buy your domain name, right? Again, I'm going to show you how to buy your domain name and even how to modify your domain name a little bit, just in case the name you came up with or the names you came up with, because it's better to choose maybe 2 or 3 names, and so you can still have the .com if possible, or if not, the .co like I have for this website. So again, I'm going to show you how to do that with my hosting company. So right now I use SiteGround. I've also used um, logo. So I'll probably create um, two different videos for that. So the fifth tip will be to choose your hosting company. Now, your hosting company will be what's going to host the company that's going to host your website. Now, you can set up your own blog on, let's say, WordPress.com, Blogspot.com, but you are renting on those platforms. So you want to have your own domain, right, that you actually control. So a hosting company is what's going to help you to do that, right? Now, hosting companies are so cheap, right? With SiteGround, you can get started. So let's say you're just gonna have one blog, you can get started for as little as $4 a month, right? That's even cheaper than like a cup of coffee from Starbucks, right? Oh, so the plan that I'm on right now, I will eventually switch to the other plan. So because I'm with SiteGround, right? So the plan that I'm on right now is the Grow Big plan, which is 5.95, and it can have as many websites as they can see as possible. But with the 3.95, it's only one website, but I do have about maybe 7, 8 websites, right? Now, some are active, some are not active, but I have them on here, right? So as you can see, just $6 per month, and you can have your own, blog and earn.co instead of blog and earn the WordPress.com or the blogspot.com. No, you don't want to have that. You will want to have your own professional website, right? And as you can see, it's so cheap to get it, right? It's like the cup of, it's like the same price as a cup of coffee from Starbucks or what have you, right? So again, to get hosting, so I have three companies I recommend: Bluehost, SiteGround, and WP Just click on those links and you can register. And when I create those videos, I'm going to show you how to actually get hosting with these companies. All right, so the next thing will be to choose your blogging platform. Now, there are multiple blogging platforms out there. We have WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, and a few others, which I can't really remember right now. But the blogging platform that I'm on is WordPress, and that's the only platform. Even though there was a time I was thinking about Squarespace, I might still move into it, but I love WordPress. Again, it is more cost effective. I don't have to pay because Squarespace, you have to pay with each site, even though they manage the hosting and everything. But WordPress, I love WordPress, and WordPress might seem like, oh my gosh, so big and so complicated. But guys, you remember you are on a blogging journey, so you just need to learn as you go, right? Just learn as you go. And again, when I create the video for this section number 6, I'm gonna show you how to set up your own WordPress website. Very easy, guys. So easy. And then the next thing will be to choose a beautiful theme. A beautiful theme. Again, a beautiful theme. I can't even stress that enough because, guys, I've been on some website where I'm just like, oh, this is ugly. X, right? Now, it's 2019, right? So you have no excuse to have an ugly website. No excuse. There are multiple themes out there that you can buy. Now, I'm going to recommend elegant themes, and I also have Studio Press, and there are other companies that sells WordPress themes as well. But with elegant themes, if you're going to be signing up multiple websites in the future, you can just pay, a very low cost, and you have access to all their themes, right? So if you have, let's say, two or three websites, you can have one theme for one particular website and then a different theme for a different website. Or if you're going to be offering services where you're going to have customers to build their own website, you can just buy the one-time licensing fee, and you have access, for a lifetime to use all their themes. So elegant themes are beautiful things, and they have beautiful themes. And based on the industry you're in, so let's say you have a mommy blog or like a personal finance blog, or you have a consulting business. They have themes for each category. So it's so easy. So you should just go choose a theme and you can customize it. Again, I'm going to show you step by step how to do that when I create a training series. All right. So theme. Now a theme is pretty much like when let's say you buy a house, or you just move into an apartment, right? And then you go hire a what do you call it, an interior designer, right? So to customize the apartment or to customize your house. It's beautiful. That's pretty much what themes are, right? So they beautify your website, right? So it's beautiful, and you don't need to know any coding, right? You just drag and drop, you change the colors, change the font style, change whatever. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So the eighth step will be to create an email address with your domain name. Now again, it's 2019. You have no excuse to have like mommyblog@gmail.com. No, right? You want to be professional, right? So again, I'm going to show you how to set up your own email address with your domain name. So let's say you have a mommyblog.com, right? So and your name is Cynthia, right? So you could have your own email address whereby it's cynthia@mommyblog.com. Now, in most cases, like a lot of blogs, they might have info@mommyblog.com, admin@mommyblog.com. For me, I love to personalize my email addresses. So every domain that I have, it's always adiola@domain.com. So with this one, it's adiola@blogandearn.com, adiola@socialmediabella.com, adiola@callsandglory.com, right? So any email that comes to me, they see that name, they know they are talking to me. Now, when I eventually hire on staff, right, I do have an assistant or two right now. So that's when I will create that info at domain.com or admin@domain.com, so that when I transition to a new admin or whatever, it's gonna be that same the same address, right? So, but for my own emails, every email that comes to me has my own name, right? At domain.com. And again, I'm going to show you how to sync that domain to your Gmail, so you don't have to log in to a separate site. Now, and that brings me to tip number 9, which is to set up G Suite. Now, G Suite, again, it is one of those cost-effective and very affordable, very cheap services that's, again, cheaper than a cup of Starbucks. Now, if you can afford to eat out or to buy Starbucks at least once a week, you can afford to set up a profitable blog. You can afford to set up a profitable blog. If you eat out at least once a week or you buy something from Starbucks, from pretty much anywhere, at least once a week or more, you can afford all these things, right? And I think at the end of it, I'm gonna calculate pretty much how much you need to set up a profitable blog. And remember, you don't need to get everything at once, but you're gonna need the domain and the hosting at the beginning, and then your emails. All right. I do have those coupon codes to get G Suite, and you can try it out for 14 days. So I do have a G Suite account for my hair site. Okay. All right, so the next thing, well, this is, yeah, and the next thing you want to do, right, will be, let's see, I think, oh, is that it for the first 10 points? Okay, so the last point in this series, the 10 points, and the next video, we'll share the 10 other points. The 10 points will be to create your content calendar for the next 3 months. Now, I do have this YouTube video, and I do have um, a blog as well, right? Where I actually share how to create a content calendar. Or maybe it's not on here, or it's not there yet. Anyway, and you can also buy resources online that will help you to plan out your blog and make sure you have a profitable blog, right? So plan out your content calendar. So I have this video, like I said, where you can plan out 3 months worth of content calendar. So wondering, oh my gosh, I'm new to blogging. How am I even going to know what to blog about over the next few months? So your content calendar, you're going to have days you're going to be blogging. So let's say you only want to blog once a week, or you want to blog twice a week, or you want to blog 3 times per week. So you have to put it in your calendar. Now, to figure out what to actually blog about, like, how am I even going to know what to blog about when I'm a new blogger? So, in this post, I share how to go on Facebook groups to get ideas, right? And also how to research online to get blogging ideas. So, those Facebook groups, the members of the Facebook groups will tell you what to blog about, right? And if they are telling you what to blog about, it means that you're not going to have trouble with traffic as long as you write, things that people are looking for and you promote that blog post properly, right? So again, make sure to read this. And when I do create that video, even though I have the video already, so I might use this video, I might use another one, or I might create another one for this training series. All right, so that's it for the first 10 points. In the future, in the next video series, I'm going to be going over the next 10 points, to share, the point number 11 to 20 that you need to take when it comes to setting up a profitable blog for your website or business or whatever. All right, guys, again, remember to click your free download in the comment section, in the description box below. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And to join our membership site, again, the link will be in the description box below. All right, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.